And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are all well. I'm just gonna quickly get the stream up on my phone. Share, copy link. And how is the quality of this? Looking a little bit fuzzy for some reason, which I'm not a fan of. Not sure why it's looking a bit fuzzy. Pause in there. And I think lastly, Tumblr. Shows I don't post on Twitter anymore, so. Fantasy 14 stream, yeah. Alrighty, I've done in all the places that I tend to do that stuff on. What's up with the? Oh wait, no, I think the quality is back now. I think the quality has actually gotten better. And let's get off of top chat so I can have my live chat. There we go. I don't know, is that still fuzzy? Ugh. Still looks a bit fuzzy. At least on the laptop anyway. What about on the phone? On the phone it's clear. I don't know. Right. Okay, so the last time we were here, we handed out the letters to the other Eorzean Alliance leaders. So we're going to carry on with the main stuff. I'm gonna show you what I've done with him so far. So he's now a thaumaturge as well. We can put him into thaumaturge. He's a level 36 pugilist, a blacksmith, an armorer, and a leather worker, as well as a miner. I do plan on going into botany and fishing at some point. Don't worry. But I don't want to just like swamp my inventory with a lot of shit. So yeah. Even currently I've had to recently just sell a bunch of my crafting shit. just so that I don't like lose a lot of crap, you know. Yeah, that's muted. I'm trying to see where what's maker's noise. I don't know. Because that's much louder than what it should be, but unless maybe my headphones are just being good today. I don't know. Could be the case. So we are in Gridania, Serpent Officer. Obviously, we're still doing like level 15 quests, because, yeah, I'm over leveled as shit. Speak with Badalon at the Drowning Wench in Limzalaminza. And you know what? To save myself on the friggin' teleportation costs, I'm flying there. I'm wondering which grand company I'll join. I don't think I'll stick in under. I might come to Gridania. Because in terms of grand companies, you can join whichever. I unlocked the golden saucer whilst I was off screen because there's nothing important at the golden saucer. It's just like a bunch of like I guess mini games. And if anything, I think the best way to actually get gill in this is honestly fishing. I think being the main word. That and, well, at the moment it's fishing for me. There are many other ways to actually get some good amount of coinage. I love how I don't have money and yet my local takeaway is just like, yeah, 21% off, and I'm just like, that is sad. Neither, in fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aelport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves, nothing to concern us in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahajin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Alright. Fine. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the good man. Good luck to you, lad. Oh, you have a mission for me? What do you have for me? Hmm. You also have a mission for me. Speak to the disgruntled man. Speak with Quentinane. No matter what I say, all I receive are accusations and looks of horror. I swear this is not what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend? So I have to doubt this person for some reason, but okay. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame, is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms, and the 21 cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal. The tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths, I shall speak unto you 3 names. 3 kind souls who may yet put what has gone so rightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Nordic and Vinel's Guildmaster, Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian of the Alchemist Guild in order. Oh, you're making them go to each of them. Great, thanks for that, yeah. What? So, Luciano's and Blacksmith's Guild in Limsa, which is down this way. Then the Carpenters, and then the Alchemists. I guess I can use return. Go to Oda next. Alright, hold on. I could just use the Aethernet from the Aetherite. On the Alchemist Guild. There's the Guildmaster. I just finished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. So I command you, deliver this parcel to John Dillon with all speed. Yeah, I really wouldn't suggest commanding. I'm more than willing to go, but don't ever class it as a command. Especially if you know what's good for you. Right. Ceci, what are you? Disciples of War Magic level 60? Ah, the Gunbreaker. Mhm. I got all the money back anyway. 1,404 AQ. Oh wait, no, that was XP. Meh. Meh. Right. I wanna go upwards. Pretty much basically back to where the drowning winch was. Mm. Where'd the bugger go? Whatever, it's showing the thing, so just gotta follow that I'll be soon. Yeah, have your stuff. I forgot about that. I forgot who he was for a bit though. Come anywhere near me with that stuff and trust me, you'll be getting a frigging... Proving a staunch eye to good taste when all others turned a blind eye. I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Ugh. I can't stand him. And I'm never going to be using him. No wonder he gets robbed if he's just doing that all the bloody time. God, he's a freaking idiot. Yeah, that's never going to get used. Blimey. Soul of the Dancer. 30. Need to be level 60 for them. Chakrams, that's the name of the weapon. You got Charlie and Maiden here. Soul of the Sage. It just goes to show, I don't really talk to some of the NPCs all that much. I'm just like, okay. I don't mean to ignore them, it's just half the time I forget where some of these people are. So I never end up unlocking the classes. I may do Rogue. May. No, yeah, no, I'll do. Now I have access to the challenge log. Brilliant. I'll be needed that a bit later, actually. Speak with the seasoned adventurer at the Hall of the Novice. That's just pointing me to Western Lenosia. That's the Fishers Guild. I'll get to that another time. Archie. Can't wait till I get him out. I mean, I've got a few already, it's just I can't use them just yet. Is there something wrong with my map? I must have accidentally done a few things off. No, like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I see shit? Must have accidentally done that when I was trying to sort out the other shit. Are these claws the highest thing I've got? Yeah, I think they are. Alrighty. Shearing is Kevin. Alrighty, so almost there. I'm hoping this isn't where we meet the first primal. If it is, then Jesus Christ. Bahamas, I could probably knock you out easily, but I don't want to waste my time. Trying to remember if I've been to West England or I don't think I have actually. So while I'm here, no, I had to because I've done the level meets. Yeah, I've been here. I could have just fucking fast traveled here. Oh, well. It happens. Excuse me. Alrighty, we are almost there. Come on, buddy. Run. Run. There we go. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sastasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. Or I could just go straight into the dungeon. Blimey. Let's face it, does anybody do that? Like, I'm sorry, but granted, what else if you have a bunch of people that you actually know going in with you, then yeah, you'll be working as a team. Otherwise, not really. Suspension now accessible. 2 ways to adventure. You may join the dungeon via 2 methods: by calling upon the support of many of trusty NPCs or by pooling your talent with other players. Be they best friend or first acquaintances, no matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. Understand what I must do. Close. I'll go in with NPCs. I think when I do it like off screen, I'll probably like I probably will try and sort of try and do it with NPCs, depending on how people are about it. Cause some dungeons you could take a while for a party to form. And I mean a while. So as you've noticed, I've been leveled down to level 18 for the sake of this. Nothing else in here, just a bloody memo. Come on. Alright, now let's carry on. Well, things didn't stand a chance. I hate when that happens. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just freaking have my asses over here. Okay, you're just doing another underling. Together. I want to use that deal without you. Oh, bugger this. Ew. Lovely. That's a poison. That's a poison again. There we go. Oh, it's actually got the name Chopper. Kinda don't want to do anything against it, but I kinda have to as well. That was perfect timing for that stun then. Scurvy dog, Jesus Christ. I really question some of the names that they give the animals on these. I really do. I'll say at least deal with his crew first. Alright, Captain Madison, time for you to come off this mortal coil of life. No, he's doing a bit of a scalper. The captain buggers off, running past you, and you only just realise something's wrong. God, you two are rubbish, bloody man. I don't know, I decided to just fight them right away. I didn't even need to do anything there. Those quarters. Why do you have to bring them all the way over here? You just hate me or something? Navigator's quarters, huh? This will be fun. See what the navigators of this cruise like then, shall we? Plundered knives. If only I was a rogue. I could go into rogue, but I don't know if I will. Because I want to actually try and... She's just randomly fucking... Oh, okay. As I was saying, I actually want to actually get, like, you know, used to other classes. Rogue and Ninja, or Rogue slash Ninja, it's a really good class. But I want to get used like other classes as well. I just kind of gone around beating up all the men. Come on, you scary dogs. Come on. Dante needs to dye his hair in your blood again. Come on. Think I got him right in the sternum then. Some last punch right to the back. Alright, Captain, come on, let's face it. You ain't getting out of here alive, one way or the other. Yeah, I guess I'm finishing off the Captain then. If you guys are going up against all them lot. Could have easily just let them come over to us, but, you know. Yeah. And of course he runs away. Huh. No treasure chest that time. It's like they're insulted. Mr. Beard Cove. Sultana's Lap, of course. Do, 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 do. Bloodbath. Nice. Defeat then the Orc-toothed. That's going to be an interesting fight. Didn't know some of these were female. Do, 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 do. You just go ahead and start with them all, don't you? Jesus. I like how it's only now I've seen the thaumaturge say, he won't escape next time. Yeah, you better. We've only 3 left, may as well finish them off. And then go up against the boss. Captain Madison. Dun, 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 dun. Psh, Finnish fools. The Lord of the Horse shall sap upon us. Really? Sap upon our souls? That's where you decided to go with? Alright. Do, 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 do. That snap punch just... That honestly looked like that went up his ass. Just... Would make sense considering those things would definitely hurt. Just having a bit of water. Gotta say, there's definitely treasure somewhere. And plundered shortbow and plundered sabatons. Useful if I decide to go ranger for a bit. Well, archer slash bard. It's weird. I never thought the bard would actually be mixed with the archer. But it is what it is. It's a very weird sort of thing, but you know. Thing is, I used to play this on the PS4 back when I had it, and it would lag like crazy whenever loading into this, but on the PS5 it's so smooth, no lag, and it's just great. Do, 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 do. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was. Mind, I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? Huh. I've seen this ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbour. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal, large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armour for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavours, sir. Fish packs. And I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or three. 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they were planning. Unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the fauna or Satasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of adventurer who can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you. Dun, 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 dun. Party finder unlocked. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for a venturer as survived the barium in Satasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mion, your counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. I like how they class themselves as like counterparts to one another. Yeah, those are the fun line stuff, is it? Wanna go to Gridania? Let's see what the task from Mother Mion is. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and the short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mion, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed, for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tantara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures are being seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out, unless the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing in anticipation of this. I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelves Wood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Sure thing. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Alrighty. Let's have a look at that plundered stuff we got. So let's see, first striker stubborn. First striker skirt. Plundered sabatons. Guess I could maybe keep that for when I decide to go into like gladiator or something. Because I do intend to like go through like all of the stuff, all of the different like classes and such. So it might be of use for me to keep a few things, but I also kind of don't want to like crowd up my inventory and armory chest. Good lord, otherwise. You could, right. Plundered knives, what we needing. Plundered shampoo, what we needing. I think I got this as well. That's definitely not equipped with any of my stuff, so. Same with the skirt. Same with the plundered sabatons. There we go. Let's see. Probably one of them. That. There we go. That's it. And so stuff I've just taken off. So solid toad skin jacket and I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I think I made that with the leather worker stuff. Yeah, I did. Okay. Great. Battle craft supplier. Damn. To be fair, I'm like level 37, and the stuff I'm going to be facing, my armor and equipment is more than capable of dealing with. So, sort out my inventory, because that's going to do my head in. A lot of these things won't even face me because I'm like 30 levels above them. They're just like, nope, we don't want death, thank you very much. What do you have for me, Marjorie? Hmm. put on hide for now. And I'll do that off screen because the lavender beds is essentially just residential area. And yeah. I need to see if I can actually get like a private place. Or if it's literally just 3 companies that can do that sort of thing. Because if I could get my own place, that'd be good. Tantara Deepcroft. The Tantara Deepcroft. Come on. Checking for chests. He's gonna head aside firing that thing, so I might as well get rid of this one. Alright, and next up is the first of these. Alright. Oh, great. I hate when that happens every time. It's like either the target moves and I've not realized, or the enemy just all of a sudden freaking changes form and it just cancels out who I'm targeting. Because my original target's gone. And that's a frustrating bit. God almighty, the music is being loud today. Need to be able to make sure I can actually hear. Ah, for God's sake. I hate when things like that pop up on my laptop. Anything interesting in treasure chest? Tomb of King Galvant the Dominator. One thing that you can't escape though, no matter what, is the old age and the inevitable death that comes with it. Plundered earrings. Because I'm not with any of the grand companies just yet, I can't just go ahead and give them it. Oh, so what the hell was causing me to not be able to attack? Come on. Come on. Come on with a sudden bout of dizziness then. So, come on. Let's get the treasure cover. And there we go. Plundered knuckles. I would be alright if I was actually, you know, at the low level to make use of them. Sadly, I'm not though. Need to find the rosary, which is just there. I was about to say, is the Marauder actually going to do his job in tank? I know it's AI, but come on, even that shouldn't be that bad. Diversity. So now we can break down this barrier and then just break our way through. Field of an unknown origin. Yeah, it's called the Void Monster. Who summons me from the void to be... like some sort of Cthulhu ripoff. Well, maybe not Cthulhu ripoff. Cthulhu stand-in, maybe? Definitely got a tentacle face, like Cthulhu. Definitely a Lovecraftian eldritch monster thing. Oh, good lord, that's quite a few enemies there. Jeez. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta level up from that. Bye, eldritch creature. Baby Cthulhu. No. No, teenage Cthulhu. That was definitely teenage Cthulhu. Time to report back to me own. Dun, 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 dun. Screw the fade. There we go. Welcome back, Dante. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the deep craft was a success. Nor did I expect anything left. Badawong's ringing endorsement left me in little doubts as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences, as if to illustrate the point. If he is gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. You shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. You should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to hell with the pathetic excuse of a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Damn. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought it upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avia's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Oof. Wait, don't leave me alone, please? I'm so sorry, Avia. Please forgive me. Damn. Seems that this has become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ordar. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Going back home, folks. Going back home to Oldar. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, it's you, Dante. And there I was, spouting the same tired line. Mune sent word that you'd be reported for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to me, to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Yeah, let's talk some business. The petitioner ought to be arriving any minute now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Hey, Papashan. Excellent timing, Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Oh, why, if it isn't my good friend Dante. It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Dante of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatoncheires, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the mines ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced a suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatoncheires to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is often the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels, so as a great giant revolt was ended. Buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well now, that got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants? Gosh, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. No problem there. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. Hmm. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in the Western Tunnel. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Magina and Sons is presently at the Quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Okie dokie. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you got skills to go with them. 'Cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecaton Carries left the place in a right state, and nearly a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second UI dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. Or the second old dynasty. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt, for want of ore to build with. The stone torches keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Copperbell Mines is near horizon. So we want here. There we go. Nice bit of water just to moisten the throat. Could start to feel it dry up a bit. And we don't want that. Are they waiting to go in with actual people? truth, man. There's apparently someone in here. There you were, Conjure. Swear down, I keep feeling like there's my phone's like getting notifications or something. You had to move him away from me. Why? Hmm. Oh, Hecaton Kia. Whatever. Run. Do. Oh, good. I'm meant to be gathering stuff. Yeah, I've not found a single thing for me that I'm meant to be gathering. The frick? See, because there just isn't any at the moment, or I'm just like blind as a bat. I'm hoping it's the former. Because if it's the latter, then God blimey. Where did you come from? You weren't there earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Fire Sun piece 1. Fire Sun piece 2. Want them to it. And Geronimo. Kotos. What's that? Where's the music? And down you go. Only know I possess quite a lot of things without even knowing about it. Very interesting. Come on, come on. Beat up the souls. Thank you very much for the fire sand. Acolytes half-dwarfs. I'd actually help if I decided to, actually put the fire sand on it. Hope you're all down to fight a giant blob. Yeah, I'm not as surprised that you was this being stunned. You're a giant blob. Step back if I were you lot. Do 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 do. Come on. Do, do, da, da, bum. You guys, did you seriously just go ahead and just straight up attack these things? When they hadn't even attacked us? What the hell's wrong with you? One sec, come on. Another four striker Scott. Slaves no more. Free. Free. Masters must pay. Masters must die. Never again. Never. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of the fact that you guys were basically enslaved. But I also don't want you going about destroying the place, so I gotta kill you. You know, to protect the peace and keep everyone safe. Do, 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 do. Plundered knives. Totally worth it. Yes. Nelson tethers and bedaubing barefist. Barefist better be a monk. I do like just a straight up like standing animation for the monk. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine! You stole from me, don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot! You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat. Much less a choice could have dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades. You know, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Ugh. Why is it whenever people say stuff like that, you just immediately know what it is that they're wanting? But I ain't done nothing wrong. 'Twother's me witness. I love how everybody else is just backing off. Please, adventurer, help me. I beg of ye. I swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. Whoa, big fella. Get anywhere closer and there's gonna be a clobbering fest. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master. I've had enough of this mama's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. No? Fine with me, let's do this, punk. I should have stopped at this sever there. Stop bloody gawping at me and give me a hand, will you? Bugger, bugger, bugger. That's one down. Two. And three. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you twice over. We really gotta start trying to get a hold of these visions, man. I'm telling you. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes, though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Oda has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their hope. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire? Patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Tanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Oda was well on his way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you will see no end to the misery and suffering. I love how it focuses mainly on those two, but it's a vision to see her actually buying the dodo tenderloin. That's that to me is just great. Sir, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I will overlook this, but just this once. Screw off, you merchant. God's bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. All's well that ends well. Hello, Thancred. We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it's always honourable, but I have been watching you ever since you departed Oda. Stalking me now, are you? You played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a man on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. But my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I have been looking for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbour a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Mamodi, the ever lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the scions of the seventh dawn have found their man, and she will tell you where to find us. The scions of the seventh dawn. I'll probably pop into Nikki's stream until I think it's been stalking us. She'll be well jealous. Now she's missed him again. Seems like they are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Oh, so she's welcoming a new adventurer there. Ah, Dante, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course. And neither did Papa Sean, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh, Edda. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when. I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He was singing praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. Avia. Interesting. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired just as Avia once was. So I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first to ask you of your name. Dante Havoc. I shan't forget. Thank you, Dante Havoc. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to change to take charge of the guild here. I didn't want all to do with you lot. Though it'd be a right pain in the ass looking after. Thought it'd be a right pain in the ass looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm so glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Dante. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the scions of the seventh stone? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Dante, the scions aren't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Dun, 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 dun. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old on. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these signs of the Seventh Stone, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Dante. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Tanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Walking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Dante, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget your old friend Memodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Right then. Off to Horizon, and then going to Vesper Bay. I think that person's doing the. Oh, that was a brass blade. I thought that was an actual person then. Dun, dun, dun. You've gotten all the mounts if you've got that, I think. Does look good though. Give him that much. Edric Ironheart, what have you got for us? Braving New Depths. Speak with Bibu Moon at the sunken temple of Khan. First, though, we speak with Tataru. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, to quench my thirst for you. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have personal business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Dante Havoc. Dante Havoc. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Suns, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The Ascendant is within the Solar. I shall let her know to expect you. There is no need to be riding that thing in here. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. We'll just go with the bronze pieces because all the other stuff is absolute rubbish to me.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
Daily. I wish I was joking about that.
Manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
Huh?
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer advocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say the retainers will provide invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may well tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our orders password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Although I don't think we actually ever use it. So, now I can hire a retainer, which is perfect. We science have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Dante.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new, Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
Good.
Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames.
Oh.
Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Alright.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
And this is where I'm going to end off the stream. Oh wait, no, hold on. Just gotta speak with Thancred here. Okay. Speak with Isambard at Count Drybone. Actually, I might actually just... Oh, actually, no. This will actually just about do. All I need is speak to this guy and the mission's over. Right, so I'm going to end off the stream here. I'm going to then head off to Twitch to go see my friend Nikki stream. I will stream more tomorrow. For a lot longer, hopefully. So yeah, until then, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope